guys, I'm Gio.
Hey, what's up? I'm Bart.
I'm Tiffany.
I'm Joe, and you're watching
AskTheFeels.
And today we have a question from Jamal Jaime.
So my girlfriend and I, we've known each other for several years. That we already talked about marriage. But one of the things that she likes doing is bringing it up in the middle of sex by telling me to marry her. So I don't know if she's like being for real or that's her way of dirty talking. But I don't know why she does that every time in the middle of sex.
I think she's just getting off on it.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
But you should ask her first and foremost, because if you take it from us, we're not her. So we don't know what the hell's going on in her head. But I just had a picture of y'all fucking in the middle. She pushes you away. She's like, "Will you marry me?" Like, what the fuck?
No, because I've done shit like that. Like, you get so passionate in it, like with my ex-boyfriends, you'd be like, "Oh man, we're gonna be together forever," like during it, and then like after, I'm like, "Fuck, I shouldn't have said that shit."
Yeah, I mean, I've been proposed to while having sex.
Damn.
I'm like, oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, you just don't take it like I don't take it seriously.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody for my own.
Fuck me in the asshole and say I do.
Yeah, that'd be weird. Yeah, if you guys were boning, like having anal, and she was talking about that, then she's serious. But if you guys were making love, then she's just in the moment, I think.
We don't know. You gotta ask her, and that goes for a lot of people too. Like, you guys might go ahead and ask a lot of your friends, like, "Dude, you know, me and my girl were doing this. What do you guys think it means?" Nothing beats asking directly, like, the person that's doing that to you, which is
In
your
life.
girlfriend. In life.
In life.
And especially if you guys are gonna have this bond where you're like fucking boyfriend, girlfriend, and then even further into husband and wife. Like, that should be the first and foremost sacred ground and person that you speak to, unless you're cheating on her. Then you don't fucking tell her about that shit. You shouldn't ask your friends what she means by that. You should know her the best. So if she's doing something, like, you shouldn't be asking like your best friend that's never fucked her before, like, "Hey, what do you think she means when she's like telling me that she wants to divorce me?"
At the same time, when you kind of tiptoe around the subject and you ask other people outside of your circle or like your relationship bubble, then you're really creating drama. And to avoid any drama, you just need to like nip it in the butt and then talk to the person that's directly involved. And again, like, this is just in life. Like, if you have an issue with someone, you don't go around picking people's brains and being like, "Yo, she said this to me, I'm gonna say this. What do you think that she meant?" It's like, dude, cut that middle person out and just go directly to the source and just be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
It doesn't even have to be negative stuff. It could be like just stuff like this, like, "Hey, like when we're fucking, like my girl loves biting my left nut. I don't really like it, but what do you think I should do?" Like, a lot of people ask for advice, and it's cool, but majority of the things, almost all things, can be dealt with if you just talk to that person involved. And if you can't talk to them, then I don't think you guys are actually ready for marriage either.
No one else is going to understand the circumstances like you guys do. A lot of people, what they view as a action, it's actually a reaction of something else. But then when you ask your friends for advice, it's an isolated action now. And now they're going to give you advice on that action when that thing was actually a reaction, and you should have figured out where that thing even originated from. But you can't figure any of that stuff out unless you talk to the directly person that's involved.
And then you have all these friends now planting ideas in your head, and you're just now super confused and overwhelmed when all you had to do was just say, "Hey, when we're fucking and you propose to me, like, are you serious, or does that just turn you on?" That's all you gotta say.
Right. And I think I think asking for advice is great only if you're trying to understand your own thoughts and not trying to dissect the situation. So if like him and I are having an issue, then I'd probably go to a girlfriend and just be like, "Hey, you know what, I'm thinking about this. Like, does that ever happen to you?" But I'm not giving my girlfriend all the details of the problems. Like, I'm just trying to sort out my thoughts in my head. And I think asking for advice in that manner is okay. But asking for what to do in a particular situation that has nothing to do with that person that you're talking about or talking to, then I feel like that's when it's not good.
Thank you for watching that horny ass video. don't forget to hit subscribe and don't forget to like the video. And also, if you have any questions you would like to ask us about relationships, horniness, what's a penis, what's a vagina, go to www.askthefeels.com. Just kidding, only 3 W's because there's only a penis and a vagina out there. And ask whatever questions you have and we will answer it on this show. And here is the last video. The guy to be able to read that too.
That's a Tiffany question.
It's really important to know how to read the girl and understanding what is a genuine niceness, when is she really concerned and sincere,